The Hegemony Council chambers echoed with metallic laughter as Admiral Vexthera reviewed Earth's defensive capabilities on the holographic display. The blue marble of humanity's homeworld rotated slowly, surrounded by primitive orbital platforms and outdated missile arrays. "These humans still rely on chemical propulsion," wheezed Commander Kroll, his 6 eyes gleaming with amusement. "Their most advanced vessels barely achieve sublight velocities. We could conquer their entire system with a single dreadnought." Fleet Marshal Thane nodded, her crystalline exoskeleton refracting the chamber's light into prismatic patterns. "Intelligence reports indicate they've discovered quantum entanglement communication, but their military applications remain laughably basic. Their largest warship masses only 12,000 tons. The assembled alien dignitaries erupted in renewed laughter. Earth had been marked for annexation 3 cycles ago, but the hegemony had delayed the invasion, finding entertainment in humanity's futile attempts to fortify their solar system. "Begin the final approach," Admiral Vexthera commanded. "Deploy Battle Group Omega. This will serve as excellent training for our junior officers." Across the void, the hegemony's massive fleet emerged from hyperspace at the edge of Earth's solar system. 200 vessels of gleaming biometal, each one dwarfing Earth's entire space force. Their hulls pulsed with exotic energy conduits, and their weapon arrays could crack planets. On Luna Base, Admiral Rebecca Martinez watched the approaching armada through the tactical display, her weathered hands steady despite the overwhelming odds. The United Earth Defense Force had prepared for this moment, but even their most optimistic projections hadn't anticipated such overwhelming numbers. "Ma'am," Lieutenant Commander Jackson reported from his console, "they're broadcasting surrender demands on all frequencies. Estimated time to effective weapons range, 4 hours. Martinez nodded grimly. "Send the activation codes to Project Titan. Authorization Omega 77 Alpha." Deep within the Kuiper Belt, automated systems awakened in a facility that didn't officially exist. Massive assemblies began moving, each component precisely engineered over decades of secret development. The project had consumed half of Earth's military budget for 20 years, its very existence known only to a handful of individuals. The hegemony fleet maintained formation as they approached Mars' orbit, their commanders already discussing how to divide Earth's resources. Admiral Vexthera was composing his victory report when his sensor operator's voice cut through the celebration. "Admiral, we're detecting a massive energy signature. Something's approaching from the outer system." The main display shifted, revealing a shape that defied immediate comprehension. The vessel emerged from behind Pluto's shadow like a mechanical leviathan, its hull stretching over 15 kilometers in length. Angular and aggressive, it bristled with weapon emplacements that hummed with barely contained power. "By the void," whispered Commander Kroll. "What is that thing?" The Titan-class warship accelerated with impossible grace for something so massive. Its quantum drive systems bent space-time itself, allowing instantaneous acceleration without inertial effects. Along its hull, defensive shields shimmered with exotic matter reinforcement, technology that theoretical physics suggested shouldn't exist. "Impossible," Fleet Marshal Thane's voice cracked through her translator. "Our intelligence indicated no such capability. Their largest construction facilities couldn't build something this size." Admiral Vexthera studied the approaching vessel, noting the elegant efficiency of its design. This wasn't crude human engineering. This represented a quantum leap in technological sophistication. "Open fire," he commanded. "Concentrate all batteries on that vessel." The hegemony fleet unleashed a barrage that could have sterilized continents. Plasma beams, particle accelerators, and gravitational disruptors converged on the Titan. The alien commanders watched confidently, expecting to see the primitive human vessel vaporized. Instead, the Titan's defensive grid absorbed the incoming fire, its exotic matter shields converting the attack energy into power for its own systems. Then it began to return fire. The first salvo from the Titan's main batteries tore through 3 hegemony dreadnoughts simultaneously. The weapon systems operated on principles the aliens had never encountered, manipulating fundamental forces at the quantum level, literally unmaking matter at the atomic scale. As more hegemony vessels disintegrated under the relentless assault, Admiral Vexthera realized with growing horror that humanity hadn't just built a ship. They had built the future of warfare itself, and the galaxy's most advanced civilization had just discovered they were no longer at the top of the technological food chain.